Leo, what is up? What's good? What's happening? What it do? It's bonus time. Time for your June 2025 bonus reading. So when I do bonus readings, what I'm doing is a deep dive, and I'm going in search of details, situations, or scenarios that for whatever reason did not make it into the main monthly reading. So for those of you who are in need of a personal reading, you can find all the information you need on how to go about doing that in the description of this video. And for those of you catching this on time, we got one more day, y'all. Tomorrow is June 9th. And after tomorrow, all of my courses are going to be down for a while. We're switching platforms over to another platform. And I have no idea how long it's going to take to get all the courses off the old platform and onto the new platform. So right now, we got a bundle package where I'm selling all 7 of them at once. I'm going to read them off for you here real quick. How to Read Tarot, Part 1 and 2. How to Attract Your Life Partner. Finding Your Life's Purpose. Manifesting Financial Abundance. The Steps to True Healing. And the Beginner's Guide to Manifestation. Those are the 7 courses I have in my school so far. We're switching them over, though, to a different platform. So, yeah, tomorrow's the last day. The link is in the description if you're interested. All right. Okie dokie, let's jump into this. I want to start this off with the singles and the person that you're interested in. Let's see if I missed anything for the month of June. Single Leos and your love interest. Did I miss anything? Anything I left out? Anything else important that you need to hear? All right, last shuffle, last one. Ah, 2 of Cups reversed. Well, it doesn't look great, man. I'm not going to lie. Just to be straight up with you, when I do the singles and your love interest, it's usually not that great, honestly. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. But most of the time when I read that, doesn't matter what sign it's for, it's usually not that great. And you know what the most common card is? I don't care who you are. Don't care what your sign is. Don't care what month it is. I don't care what tarot deck I'm using. You know what the most common card to come out for the singles in your love interest is when I read? The 10 of Swords. You know what the 10 of Swords means, right? Throwing in the white towel. You'll probably hear me use that phrase a lot. Anytime, I have a lot of phrases that I use that you'll probably hear me say a lot. And whenever I use the phrase throwing in the white towel, I am referring to the 10 of Swords. So, I don't know, though. I also have the 3 of Wands here, though. So it would kind of indicate that, I don't know, maybe there's a part of you that's thinking about throwing in the white towel. But then there's another part of you that's still wanting to kind of be patient and see if this is going to go anywhere. But it just, I don't know, communication looks fucked up. I don't know if maybe this person's gaslighting you or stringing you along or blowing smoke up your ass or whatever the case may be. But with the 2 of Cups reversed as the overall energy, doesn't really look like y'all are coming together, man. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, that is so cold. Ah, whoo. You get a brain freeze drinking out of that thing. Ah. All right. Well, yeah. Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords, both reversed. Don't look like a whole lot of much of nothing's happening here, y'all. It don't. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. You know, it could be anybody. That's just an energy. Let's see. I want to see how this person feels about you, dude. I'm curious. How does this person feel about you? What are their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? Whoops. Well, that deck said no. It's about time for me to get a new one of these decks anyways. I've held off on this one. This one's about 1.5 years old now. I normally don't keep decks that long, but this one's starting to crap out on me a little bit. It's getting a 2, dude. Let me do the regular Gilded Tarot then. How's this person feel about Leo? What are their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? Hierophant. Four of Wands reversed. Oh, okay. Ah, well, I don't know. I mean, deep down, I do think this person does want commitment. They're just really, really, really extra super picky as to who they want to commit to. That makes sense? It almost kind of feels like they have this really specific idea in their mind of what type of person they want to be with. And yeah, anything that doesn't fit that bill, they're probably going to keep you at an arm's distance, you know. So we got 3 pages, which kind of indicates to me that this person is immature as shit. 3 pages and the Fool reversed. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with knowing what you want, you know, but like, it's kind of like a little kid. And a little kid swears up and down that when they grow up, they want to be a baker so they can eat donuts all day. You know? Like the intention that goes into it, and when that immature energy goes into it like that, it's like you don't know what you want or why you want it. You ain't mature enough for that, you know? Similarly, that's kind of what this energy feels like. Like a little kid that thinks they know what they want, but they have no idea what the fuck they want, you know? So, I mean, this person does have feelings for you. I don't know. That's such a strange message, dude. I don't even know any other way to word that. I've never seen that message come through like that before. Never seen that come through like that. That's the best way I can think to describe that. Could be a Libra for some of you. Also have Aries, Taurus. Okay, you know, it could be anybody. All right, well, let's just get the advice here, dude. I'm not satisfied with how I read that. It's probably going to wake me up when I'm half asleep dozing off. And I'm going to be like, dude, I wish I would have said it like this. Fuck, man. That shit always happens. Okay. What's the advice? What is the best advice? What's the best advice for Leo? Temperance. Hang on. Ah, see, okay, so yes, be patient, but no, don't be patient waiting for one person to finally see your value. 10 of Swords again. You shouldn't have to patiently wait for someone to see your value. You shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to. You should never find yourself at a place where you're trying to make anyone see you a certain way. Be 100% authentically you. 100%. No matter what you do, some people will like you, some people will hate you. No matter if you're fake as fuck, some people will like you, some people will hate you. No matter what you do, some people will like you, some people will hate you. Don't ever try to make anyone like you. Ever. Ever. Because if you try to make someone like you, eventually you're going to get tired of that, and then you're going to slip into your real self, and they may not like you. See what I'm saying? So if you're being 100% authentically you, and this person is too stupid to see it, well then, let them go on somewhere then. And I mean, you got to be real solid and secure with yourself, though. As long as you're solid and secure with yourself to be able to say, okay, you think you can get better? Go find it then. Go on and find it. You got to be solid with yourself, though. But it's funny because they won't. As long as you know that what you're offering is valuable. That's the thing. That's the thing. You have to be able to go inside with a clear conscience and a clean heart and tell yourself that what you have to offer is valuable. And as long as you know that. See, not very many people are offering anything of value nowadays. Most people aren't. Honesty, loyalty, commitment, things that you would think are common sense are becoming really hard to find nowadays. And if you're offering that, like genuine honesty, loyalty, and commitment, most people ain't offering that. Then it's just kind of funny to go off and watch them try to find something better, and then they don't. And then they very well may end up regretting it later on down the line. But you won't. You won't. Anyway, yeah, let's shift gears here. Basically, it's saying, yes, be patient, but don't be patient waiting for somebody to see your value. Be patient because somebody else who does see your value will eventually come take their place. That's what I would do if I was you. Hang the proverbial door open and say, you know what? Fine, fuck it. I'm just going to do me. When and if the universe decides to bring the person into my life who sees my value, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But if you don't, I'm not standing here waiting and begging for you to walk through that door. Fuck you. For real. They'll show up when you least expect it. For those of you who get my courses, specifically how to attract your life partner and manifesting financial abundance, where you see the science behind how manifestation works, that'll make sense as to why that happens. Let's move on. Let's see what's happening in the current long-term relationship. Current long-term relationship. So if you're not in a long-term relationship, this is not for you. If you are in a long-term relationship, but the two of you are not experiencing problems, this is not for you. What's happening in June between Leo and the current long-term partner? Boom. Ooh, Ace of Cups reversed. What is it with the Ace of Swords reversed for the month of June, dude? Well, first of all, communication is kind of sucking between the two of you. Honestly, this kind of feels like communication probably hasn't been the greatest between the two of you for a little bit. Kind of feels like y'all are going through the motions of this, but there's not a real connection there. Not really. This feels a little bit forced and a little bit fake. Oh shit, there goes the ear, dude. This feels a little bit forced and a little bit fake. I don't know who's forcing or faking this, but somebody is bringing some really, really, really fake energy to this connection. I'm just going to let you decide who that is. If it ain't you, well, you may want to take a look at the person that you're dealing with, because, yeah, this looks like a materialistic house of cards. Ten of Pentacles, though, whoops. So it may look good from the outside looking in, possibly, you know, like if people see you out eating at a restaurant, or the way you look on social media, you know, may look good from the outside looking in, but man, it just don't really feel like there's a real connection here. This feels hollow and empty. And honestly, I think you know this too, don't you? Because it drains the shit out of you, doesn't it? It drains the shit out of you, dude. Okay. Well, it almost kind of feels like you're getting to a point where you're starting to lose interest as well. I feel like both of y'all are kind of just not really 100% in this like you used to be. So what it feels like, dude. Let me see how they feel about you. How's the current long-term partner feel about Leo? Let's see if this deck wants to cooperate now. It's about time for this deck to retire, dude. Keep a lookout, y'all. Here soon, I'm going to be throwing some of my decks on eBay, and this will probably be one of them. About time to retire this one. Got that back around the beginning of 2024. It's time for it to retire. All right. How's the current long-term partner feel about Leo? What are their truest, deepest thoughts, feelings, and opinions, hopes, dreams, and expectations? Current long-term partner. Knight of Wands. Yeah. Hang on. So, Ten of Pentacles again. So, since the Ten of Pentacles came up twice in a row, if you are wondering whether or not this person is using you for your money, I know that's not all of you, but Ten of Pentacles came up twice in a row. First spread and the second spread. If that's a question in your mind, probably. I'm not seeing anything here that indicates a deep love connection. Not really. Could be a Pisces for some of you. We got the Moon card here. So it's like they're kind of keeping their true thoughts, feelings, and opinions to themselves. You know, could be a Taurus for some of you with the Hierophant reverse there. I don't really know how to put a finger on exactly what this person's intentions are, other than materialism. You know, they're very worried about how they look. But, I mean, it doesn't really feel like, just doesn't really feel like there's a deep connection there. I can't put words to it. Can't put words to it. Not really. It could be a Cancer for some of you. So there's just not a real connection there. Not really. It's the only words I can give this right here. I don't even think they know what the fuck their intentions are. Usually Usually that's the way it goes when you're reading, some shit like this. It comes through from their perspective. So very frequently, if you're trying to read somebody's energy and it's so confusing that you can't explain it, what that usually means is they're so confused with themselves that they can't explain their own intentions, So you're picking up on their energy. So that's what I'm thinking here. This person doesn't even know how the hell they feel. They don't know what they want. I don't think they have this elaborate scheme or plan or I don't think it's anything like that. I don't think they know what the hell they want. They're just like, well, here we are. We'll see what happens. That's what this kind of feels like. It's the only words I can put to that, dude. Jesus Christ, Batman. Let's get the fucking advice. What's the advice for this? Advice for Leo's current long-term relationship. What's the advice? Do 4 of Wands. 3 of Cups. Man, communication needs to pick up between the two of you. This Ace of Swords reverse has come out so many times here tonight. Communication needs to pick up, dude. Communication needs to pick up. If it doesn't pick up, I'm not necessarily saying that it's going to crash and burn in the month of June, but this is on a steady decline. Steady decline. It may be a slow process for some of you, but it's a steady decline. The ship is slowly sinking, and right now it may be kind of slow, but eventually it's going to pick up and start sinking quicker and quicker and quicker. So, yeah, Ace of Swords reverse for like the 5th fucking time tonight. Communication. All right. Let's see what's happening with the new person. Anything I missed about the new person? If you're not inquiring about a new person that you just recently connected with, this is not for you. What's happening in June between Leo and the new person? 10 of Wands reversed. 5 of Wands reversed. See, almost every other spread that I've pulled for you tonight is confusing. Not confusing, it's just, it doesn't make sense. Okay? Because it'll have shit like this right here. Empress, 2 of Cups, Knight of Cups. If all I had to go on was these 3 cards, that would look fucking awesome, dude. I'd be like, hell yeah, man, shit. This looks like it's going to be long-term, stable, committed, possibly kids in the future, maybe, marriage, whatever the case may be. And then shit like this comes out. 10 of Wands reverse, 5 of Wands reverse. Like, what the hell is that? Right there with the Empress and the 2 of Cups, and 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands reversed. The only way I can think to describe that is that there's some kind of baggage. It's like, I don't know if this person actually has like baggage, like a baby mama, baby daddy, or what, but there's some kind of baggage I think this person's bringing to the table. And it's like they're trying to hide it. They're trying to hide it. You may kind of suspect something's a little bit funny here. And I think it's because this person is trying to hide their baggage. Now, again, it can be baggage, baby mama, baby daddy, stuff like that. Or it could just be vibrational baggage. I don't know, honestly, for the majority of you, this feels like fucking baggage. This feels heavy as fuck. But whatever it is, they're trying to hide it. Kind of bury it, stuff it away, divert attention away from it. And as a result of that, they are having a hard time forming a really, really strong, tight emotional connection with you. King of Pentacles, King of Swords. It's like they have their guard up, you know. But their guard isn't up because of something that you're doing. It's because of what they assume you would do if you knew about their baggage. They're projecting. Does that make sense? Let's see what their intentions are before I say anything else. They don't look bad so far, but let me just make sure before I keep talking. New person, what are their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? They want to take things slow. Whoop, whoop. They're afraid of getting hurt. Okay, yeah, I do think that they have good intentions. But what it is, though, there's the Five of Wands reversed again. See what I'm saying? So with the Devil card next to the Five of Wands reversed, I'm thinking they do have good intentions. But they're concerned that if you see them for who they really are, you won't like them. Or like you'll judge them. If that makes any sense, you know? Like, say, for example, let me see if I can even think of an example. You know, say, for example, they have a baby mama, baby daddy. And the reason why the relationship failed between their baby mama or baby daddy is because they did something fucked up. Just for example, they cheated or did something really fucked up, but they regret it. They regret it. You know, they know what they did wrong. They've been working on themselves. They've been really trying to better themselves. But they're afraid to tell you what they did to end their last relationship. Because they're afraid that if you know what I did, you're going to judge the shit out of me and you won't want to be with me. See what I'm saying? That's just an example. I'm not saying that that's the exact scenario here, but that's the best example I can give for this. It's like they have a past, you know, they have some kind of past baggage, and they're afraid you're going to judge them based on that baggage. So, but they have good intentions, though. So what I mean by intentions, now let me preface this, okay? Just because somebody has good intentions does not guarantee that they're always doing good things. Just because somebody has bad intentions, that doesn't guarantee that they're always doing bad things. What I'm looking for is, are they intentionally playing games with you? Are they trying to manipulate you? Right? Are they blowing smoke up your ass, using you, manipulating you, shit like that? No, they're not. No, they're not. But they're also not being 100% open, upfront, and honest either. So this is where it gets slippery. You see what I'm saying? They don't have bad intentions, but at the same time, they're not being honest. So, but dishonesty is dishonesty, right? That's the reason why I read intentions. Okay? The reason why I read intentions is to give you the opportunity to make the best, most well-informed decision that you can as to whether or not you will excuse shitty behavior. Because intentions are not a lie as a lie, right? Right? But it's up to you. If you know their intentions, will you excuse it? See, we all see things differently as far as that goes. There's some things that, if I know your intentions, I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide if I know what your intentions are. There's other things that, sorry, fuck your intentions. You crossed the line. No, no, don't care. Don't care. I don't care what you meant. I don't care how you meant it. I don't care what your intentions were. You crossed the fucking line. That's a deal breaker. Where we draw that line is different for everybody. So that's why I'm reading intentions. No, they don't have intentions of playing games with you, but they're still not being 100% honest at the same time. Still not being 100% authentic with you. So you take that and do with it what you will. Let's see if there's any advice. Any advice for Leo and the new person? Any advice? Ooh, Seven of Pentacles reversed. Well, don't wait around too long to try to make a decision as to whether or not you think this is worth it. Don't wait around too long. See, one thing is very, very important when it comes to wanting to lay a fucking indestructible foundation with somebody is energetic transparency. That shouldn't take long, y'all. That shouldn't take long. Energetic transparency, I believe, personally, from what I've seen, from what I've witnessed, from what I've experienced, within a month, there should be clear energetic transparency within 1 month, from what I've seen. Just to be practical, let's stretch it out another month. Honestly, I think that other month is excessive. That's just me. But just to try to be safe and cover all different situations and scenarios, after 60 days, if there's not energetic and intentional transparency, there ain't never going to be. There ain't never going to be. 60 days, you've been seeing someone, talking to someone, dating someone, fucking someone for 60 days. And you still don't know where you stand with them, you never will. You never will. Not from what I've seen. I mean, I could be wrong. And I would gladly take it on the chin if you could prove me wrong. But I've never seen any evidence to the contrary. Never seen any evidence. From what I've seen, if there's not transparency on an energetic level within the first 30 to 60 days, there never will be. If you don't know where you stand with somebody after 60 days, you ain't never going to know where you fucking stand with them. Ever. Ever. You're going to be losing sleep, scratching your head, be a walking, talking anxiety attack filled with doubt and fear for the entirety of your all's relationship. From the day it starts to the day it ends. So just take that and do with it what you will. All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Leo family needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, the information for personal readings is right down there in the description. Okay? Also, don't forget, after tomorrow, June 9th, all of my courses are going to be going down for a while. I do not know when they will be back up, but after tomorrow, they're gone. So right now, for the next 24 hours or so, there's a bundle package where I'm selling all 7 of the courses. So I will keep you updated as time goes on as to what the time frame is looking like. I don't know if it's going to be 1 month, 2 months, or 6 fucking months before they're all back up because we're switching platforms. Okay, so anyway, all right, I'm going to get out of here now, y'all. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity.